chances are we know someone, perhaps a friend, a family member, or coworker, who is undeniably self-absorbed. It's that person who thinks the world revolves around them. Only their opinion or point of view matters. And they're always on the defensive. They're quick to defend their flaws and image with everything they've got. And so consumed by their desires, by their self-image and position or title, they become blinded by their own sin of pride. Humility, therefore, does not define them by any stretch. Unlike Jesus, who humbled himself before God and before man. Yet Jesus was and always will be the exalted among us. He calls us to follow his example and seek to humble ourselves before others in all that we say and all that we do. And let's be real. There are always going to be people who are smarter, wiser, and better skilled than we are. And that's okay. God has placed these people to teach us and provide us with everything we lack. And we are to do the same in return. We have our own gifts in our own journey. Without humility, this exchange of skills and talents would be impossible. Being too prideful to learn from others is the best way to stunt our personal and spiritual growth. In this gospel, Jesus is also very clear in his teaching against the desire for places, seats, and greetings of honor. He doesn't want us to clamor for titles of respect that do nothing but overinflate our egos. Rather than seeking honor and titles, Jesus calls us to be humble servants. Lifting ourselves up for attention and praise is not only self-defeating, but awfully silly and pathetic. An outward sign of self-promotion might impress people, but not for long. After a while, most of what's really inside of us ultimately becomes transparent. In this Lenten season, take time to reflect on our own sinful inclinations. When we deny or play blind to our weaknesses or bad habits, or even our lack of passion and love, we don't give room for grace to enter. Being genuine in our self-assessment can lead us to that humble place where we will find the blessings that Jesus promises to the poor in spirit. And as we continue to perform our Lenten sacrifices, prayers, and acts of charity, remember not to do them just to earn God's forgiveness. Instead, do them as a way of cleansing ourselves of idols and vices. It takes humility to acknowledge the ways we have failed God and others. It takes humility to serve as Jesus calls us. It is through service that we become great, and it is through humility that we are exalted.